At my daughter Sarah's sweet 16 party, my sister Amanda grabbed the microphone and shouted, "This party should be mine." Sarah just smiled and said, "Then you'll love the surprise." But when the DJ made an announcement, Amanda started screaming. I never thought Sarah's sweet 16 would turn into such a mess. But looking back, I should have expected it. Amanda has always been selfish. She makes everything about her: birthdays, weddings, even funerals. If someone else is getting attention, she finds a way to steal it. It's exhausting, but for years, I made excuses for her. That's just Amanda, I'd say. She doesn't mean any harm. But this time, she went too far. Sarah had been looking forward to her sweet 16 for years. She worked hard, getting straight A's while doing extracurricular activities. I wanted to give her an unforgettable night, so I saved up for a beautiful venue in New York City, a rooftop ballroom with an amazing view. It wasn't a fancy millionaire party, but it was elegant and exactly what Sarah wanted. Everything was perfect: the decorations, the food, the music. Sarah looked stunning in her blue satin dress, laughing and dancing with her friends. I stood to the side, feeling proud, when suddenly Amanda appeared with a microphone. I didn't even see her grab it. One moment, the DJ was playing Sarah's favorite song, and the next, Amanda's voice boomed through the speakers. "This party," she slurred, she had been drinking, "shall be mine." The room went quiet. Sarah stopped dancing and stared at her aunt. Amanda swayed in her heels, her face full of anger. 16 years ago, she yelled, I was supposed to have a party like this, but did I get one? No. Instead, she pointed at me, she got pregnant and ruined everything. Everyone gasped. Cancel it. I want the money for a trip instead. I heard my dad say, Amanda, we'd already pay for your dress, the caterer, the DJ. But Amanda snapped back, then unpay them. I don't want a lame party. I want to go away, and if you don't give me the money, I'll make everyone's life miserable. The video cut off, and the room erupted. Some people gasped, others whispered. My mom covered her mouth, and my dad sighed, rubbing his temples, just like he had in the video. Amanda stood there frozen. Then she lunged for the microphone again. That was edited. That's not. But no one listened because my mom, for the first time ever, stood up and shouted, Amanda, enough. Amanda went silent. Mom walked over, her face red with anger. You demanded we cancel your party. You screamed at us for weeks until we gave in. And now, 16 years later, you're blaming your sister for something you did. Amanda shook her head. No, I deserved a party. I was just a kid. You were spoiled, Mom said, and you still are. The room was silent. Amanda looked around, expecting someone to take her side, but no one did. Her friends avoided eye contact. My husband shook his head. The DJ raised an eyebrow, waiting for instructions. Then Sarah, in her sweetest voice, said, Wow, Aunt Amanda, I really thought you'd love the surprise. Amanda's face turned bright red. With a loud scream, she grabbed a glass of champagne and threw it across the room. It shattered on the floor. That's when everything went crazy. The second the glass broke, chaos broke out. Guests gasped, some backed away, while others just stood there shocked. The waitstaff froze, unsure what to do. Amanda was shaking with anger, her face red, her fists clenched. For a moment, I thought she might throw something else, like a plate or a decoration. But before she could, my mom grabbed her wrist. Enough, Mom said through gritted teeth. You've embarrassed this family for the last time. Amanda pulled her arm away. Oh, I'm embarrassing the family? What about her? She pointed at Sarah. She just humiliated me in front of everyone. Sarah stayed calm. You humiliated yourself, Amanda screamed, then turned to me. And you, she yelled, pointing at me. You planned this, didn't you? You let your brat set me up. I took a deep breath, staying calm. Amanda, no one set you up. You did this to yourself. All Sarah did was remind you of something you said 16 years ago. It was 16 years ago, she shouted. I was a kid. And yet here you are, still acting like one, my dad said sharply. Amanda looked shocked. Dad rarely raised his voice, but when he did, everyone listened. You're 32 years old, he said, shaking his head. You're standing in the middle of a 16-year-old's birthday party, throwing a fit because you're not the center of attention. Do you even hear yourself? Amanda opened her mouth to argue, but then she saw how everyone was looking at her. No one was on her side, not her parents, not her friends, not the guests. Even people who didn't know the whole story could see she was acting crazy. She panicked and turned to her husband, Matt, pleading with her eyes. But he just looked tired, like he'd been dealing with her behavior for years. Matt, she whispered, say something. Matt sighed. I'm done. Amanda froze. What? I'm done, he repeated. With this. With you. The room was silent. Amanda laughed nervously. Matt, baby, you're just mad. I'm not mad, he said. I'm embarrassed. His words hit her hard. You ruined your niece's party, he continued. You stood in front of everyone and threw a fit over something that happened 16 years ago. And when it didn't go your way, you tried to break things. He shook his head. I can't do this anymore. Amanda's hands shook. You don't mean that. Matt just stared at her, then turned and walked out. Amanda cried, Wait, Matt. But he didn't stop. She ran after him but slipped on the spilled champagne and fell hard. Everyone gasped as she hit the floor. For a moment, no one moved. Then Amanda wailed, not from pain, but from embarrassment. She sat on the floor, her dress soaked, her hair a mess, her makeup smeared. She looked pathetic. And the worst part, Matt didn't even look back. He walked out and left her there. Amanda sobbed, but no one helped her, not her parents, not her friends, not even me. For the first time, she realized she had truly lost. Sarah came over and took my hand. Best birthday ever, she whispered. I laughed, but this wasn't over. The next day, Amanda did something none of us expected. I woke up the next morning, sure Amanda would call or text, crying about how we had all turned against her. But instead, I was ready for the fallout, but not for what Amanda actually did. By noon, my phone was blowing up, not from Amanda, but from everyone else. My cousin, my aunt, even my coworkers. People who weren't even at the party were messaging me, Did you see what Amanda posted? Check Facebook right now. She's lost her mind. My stomach sank. I opened Facebook, and there it was, a long dramatic post from Amanda. She tagged everyone. Me, my parents, even Sarah. As I read it, my blood went cold. She had twisted the story completely, making us the bad guys. She said I had always been jealous of her, and that I got pregnant on purpose to steal attention from her sweet 16. She claimed our parents forced her to cancel her party for me and that she was traumatized by it. She even said Sarah had planned the party to humiliate her, and our parents allowed it. She called me spiteful, Sarah cruel, and our parents weak. Then she ended the post with, This is why I'm cutting these toxic people out of my life. If you support them, unfriend me now. She made herself look like the victim, and the worst part, people believed her. Her friends, people who weren't even there, left comments like, I can't believe your own family did this to you, and you deserve better. I gripped my phone so hard my fingers hurt. I wanted to scream. How could she twist the truth so easily? Sarah walked in, rubbing her eyes. Why is my phone blowing up? I showed her the post. She read it, then laughed. You're laughing? I asked, surprised. Sarah grinned. Oh, Mom, let her dig her own grave. What do you mean? I asked. Scroll down to the comments, Sarah said. Look past her friends who are blindly supporting her. I did, and that's when I saw it. People who were actually at the party were calling her out. Amanda, that's not what happened. I was there. You embarrassed yourself, no one else. Wow, so you're just going to ignore the fact that you threw a glass across the room. Even my mom commented, Amanda, you wanted to cancel your party. No one forced you. We have video proof. Stop lying. Amanda tried to defend herself, but she was losing it. Instead of explaining, she just attacked everyone who called her out. Oh, so now I'm the liar? You're all brainwashed. Good riddance. Then came the final blow. Sarah showed me a video someone had posted from the party. It showed everything. Amanda grabbing the mech, her drunken rant, her demanding a trip to Paris, the glass shattering, Matt walking away. The truth was all there, and it was spreading fast. Sarah smirked. So, Mom, how do you think Amanda's going to spin this one? I shook my head. She can't. But Amanda didn't give up. She doubled down. She texted our parents horrible messages, blaming them for everything. She left me angry voicemails, accusing me of setting her up and turning Sarah against her. Then she showed up at my house. She pounded on the door, screaming for me to give her the full video of the party. When I refused, she threatened me. I laughed and said, Amanda, you've been trying to make my life hell for years. And look where that's gotten you. Sarah appeared beside me, holding up her phone. Just so you know, I'm live streaming this, in case Aunt Amanda wants to rewrite history again. Amanda's eyes went wide, and she stormed off. She's not done, I said. Sarah grinned. Neither are we. The revenge. At first I thought ignoring Amanda was the best move, but Sarah had a better idea. Aunt Amanda hates being embarrassed, right? She said. More than anything. I nodded. Then let's make sure she never forgets this, Sarah said, smiling. We made sure the truth stayed front and center. Sarah's friend posted the full party video everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. And because the internet loves drama, it went viral. Millions of views. People started calling Amanda out everywhere. Old classmates messaged her, reminding her how spoiled she used to be. Even her friends started distancing themselves. The worst part for Amanda, her job found the video. As a real estate agent, her image was everything. They fired her for unprofessional behavior. Her husband, Matt, left her too. He had enough of her selfishness, and the public embarrassment was his breaking point. He took everything, the house, the car, their life together. Amanda was left with nothing. The final goodbye. Months went by with no contact. Then one day, I got a letter from Amanda. It was pages of her blaming me for ruining her life and turning everyone against her. And at the end, in big angry letters, she wrote, I hope you're happy. I stared at the words for a moment. Then I smiled, because for the first time in a long time, I truly was.